Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more Satisfactory. Been a while since we've done Satisfactory, mainly because I haven't been feeling it. But today we are back at it because I do feel like it. So yeah, welcome. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today on Satisfactory, but we'll see. Excuse me. Okay, I want to get my chat open before it has problems. There we go. Here. Right spot. Oh, can I can clear that. Okay, nice, cool. We are now alive. I think everything's cool. Everything seems good. I just want to get everything open here. Yeah, sounds good. Obviously, it's going to repeat this, so I need to mute it. YouTube live? Yep, YouTube's all good. We got some like fantasy music in the background. I really like it. It's cool. Okay, I will just give you a rundown. I've done some work off camera. I've now redesigned our train tracks here. We now got this design. I think this looks a lot. Looks a lot cooler. This is all the way then down to here, as you can see. I stopped right there. Obviously, we've got to go all the way. It's going to take some time. But I think, and lampposts as well, which I think looks a lot better. I do like the look of the two intersecting ones there. Now, obviously, they go to these double ones there, which fits a bit better. And they're in place. They're there instead of power poles because they look nicer. And they actually have a practical use as well. Both our train lines are running at full functionality with no issues or problems. Over here we got the plastic, which we need to continue getting up and running. Which I do think... Okay, I need to remember what we were doing, 'cause it's been a while. I need to just re-thingy-majig in my memory. Let's have a look. We do access a lot of coal in this factory, not that we really need the coal. Okay. We should probably get this machine all hooked up and working. As it stands, it's technically not even running right now because it's full. Which we could just run into another. Only a temporary solution, but it is a solution. It be but a temporary solution, but it works. That. With that, let's just switch out really quickly. Everything should get back online again. Yeah. Do I just rip this apart? Yeah, I think what I do, I rip this. I think I want to change this up a bit because I can see what's going to happen here. And I want to stop it before it happens. I built this, but I wasn't exactly sure of what I was doing. But my concern here is that this is going to become severely, and I mean severely, cramped. And you know, I've got... Space is something we have plenty of. So limiting myself is a bad move. Like, for example, this, we can just section these things off. We don't actually need to have them all in one spot. Like this floor here, right here is making... Obviously, this is making whatever that is. Motors. I got that I was just doing blueprints. That can be moved. But I think if you look at this, we've got all this room. We don't have stuff on this floor because we don't need to. This floor down here is the smelting floor. Which, again, most of this isn't being used. This is all steel, my steel production. Which then produces these, which then puts into that. We do have some smeltings up here. Again, we don't have an overflow system, which is problematic. I think what we need to install, which I think would do us, which would work really good for us, is a storage room. I reckon a storage room like here would work quite nicely. Storage center, which we will have them. Ooh, Mercenaries. We want interdimensional transport. No, not interdimensional transport, but interdimensional storage. Is that what it's called? Dimensional storage, whatever it's called. We want that. So let's expand this out like here. Which we have this end here. We'd want it on both sides. I think what I will do, actually, I need to lower this phone down a bit. I can actually hear the game. There you go. Let me just adjust this on OBS just to make it a bit more noticeable now, because it's gone very quiet, because I made it quiet. There you go. Like this. But what is the size? If I were to have, let's say, industrial container. I don't want to start it. If we start it, let's say, not this tile, but maybe this tile. It's like here. Then we stick one on the opposite side here. That's quite roomy. We could shift that forward a bit. So it's just over that. Same here. We can just edit it so it's just. Well, allows that too cramped then. I think maybe. Well, this is. Yeah, that's just over. That's just over. Do we like that, or do we want it one back? I think we have it one back. So here, knock you back like this. Actually, this one's the right way. That's the wrong way around. So that's one back. That's one back. And I think that's cool. Like here. Get rid of you. And then let's just switch you around. That. And right here. Right back here. Right back here. Yeah, cool. There we go. I think that works quite nicely. We don't. Okay, we need more steel. Which also kind of means we need to. Well, we don't have everything over here. Like some stuff will keep automated elsewhere. Oh yeah, I did grab this off camera. Because I thought, you know what, we could use some of it. We needed it for Windows and whatnot, so I thought I could bring it over off camera. Since it's not that interesting to bring over on camera. Maybe we could get some more flooring, I think. I do want these. Maybe some of that. What else we need? A couple of that. That's cool. Okay. Now this is like this. We do want to have walls here, up there, because that's more or less where this room ends. Do we actually want it there? I think probably better off if we get rid of these and switch it for these, because it's a bit nicer. Because it's a nice smooth wall rather than a hard wall. Switch this one to go all white, I think. Matte white. Cool. And then we can just stick in place, let's say, page up, maybe. That's how. What? That's a what? That's a. Let's go for. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's an 8. So like this. Like that. Why is an ad? I didn't have an ad when I checked this thing out before. Why is it ads now? Guess it's not the end of the world if there's ads. It's just kind of annoying. Maybe we get rid of those. Maybe go for nice, more subtle one like that. Yeah, that'll do, I think. That's subtlety. Just, yeah, that does the trick. Then what I do want to do is just grab... I need to run on the back to do this. I just want to stick... Oh no, we can't do it like that. Okay, to do this we have to do another... It's a fancy way of doing this, which is to go like this. Place that in here. Fancy way, which is to just line this up. Like that. Then we can get rid of all this. And with that we can then place that here. And right with that we can then place... Maybe we actually want to knock... As much as I like that, I do think it might look a teensy-weensy better if we can have it just stick it out a little bit. H. We go here a little bit. How does that look? If we stick it out there, we can then go to these. Yes, that's more like it. And obviously then we don't need to keep this one. We can get rid of that. Something like that. I do think there should be another colour. How about pink? Maybe pink isn't... Maybe not the colour I want. It needs to be a bright colour though, I think. It needs to be a nice bright colour. But that stands out and works. Could go for my channel's colour, which is this. Hey, welcome Assassin. Hello, how are you doing? Wait a minute, I could do it. Yeah, welcome, how you doing, bud? Good, just waiting for my model. Hey, nice. Also very close. Model is M-O-D-E-L, not L-E. Just to give you a little tip. But yes, no problem. Hey, that's cool. Did they give you an estimate of how long it's going to take? "22nd of October." Oh wow. Yeah, it's going to take a little while then, from the sounds of it. Could do that. Copy this. I can't wait. Fair play. Should be good. Blue. Start. Okay, I saw a trick and I want to see how well this works. If I go custom, load, blue start. Can't someone please build me... Can someone please build me a time machine? Fair, so you can get it quicker. Ah! Wrong thing. That's fine. I can fix that later. Like that. And then we can go... This... At a 5. Actually, no, maybe we should make this like a lighter color. Got a 5, 4. What does the given color do? And I'm changing the wrong one. Okay, no, I don't want to change the top one. I want that a blue star, and I want to change this one to white. What effect does that give me? Nice. But do I be prepared to be raiding as soon as I start? Be prepared to be raided as soon as I start streaming. Hey, thank you. That's greatly appreciated. Okay, and now what I want to do. The idea now is that we go here. Let's click 0.4. No, I didn't. Why did I tap out? This here. Add 5. Done. And then... Okay, I need lights here. This is far too dark. I can't see what I'm doing. The only light I have is a street light. I need to get some real lights. Oh, no, I can buy some from the sink. Let me put the sink. What you're doing? I want to add a I want to see what a blue gradient on my door look like. No, not the door, but like these little pits. The issue is it's too dark to actually notice it. Maybe I need a bigger difference. One sec. Where? Customizer, maybe? Where's lights? Organization? There you go. Floodlights or indoor lights. Let's just buy all of this. Well, free. That'll do. Right. He should even speak to me this time. That's a shame. My mounted wall lights. Then we're going to place a power line from you to you, and then idea is we have this, then run along this wall just to keep it all the power nice and powered up. There you go. Oh, it misses my door. It lights up outside, but it misses the door itself. Okay, that's fine. We'll just add, maybe we'll just keep the blue doors for now. Maybe that would be the better option. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it for this side as well. I need to custom place these in. The free, I found, well, I didn't find, I found it on YouTube. So I can't remember who it was, but you can custom, if I do this and then grab both, I can have this lined back a bit. I can line it, so I can have it to be in line like that. Then I can just knock this back by 1. Do that, and I can get rid of all this. That way you can have like 2 walls, despite being very close together, 1 width apart. So you can do stuff like this and just have a... What if your fuse shut? Oh no! Why did that happen? What on earth happened? Wait, what shut down? This is still going. Well, I don't know where though. My power's gone down, but I still have power over here. I don't know what shut down. Everything's on one grid. I am confused. How's my power down? It's all on one power grid. What on earth went offline? Why do you have multiple power grids? I don't know. I shouldn't have multiple power grids. That's why I'm confused. I thought I only had 1. But the game just said otherwise. You know what? It can't be important. If we ignore it, I'm sure that won't be a problem. No, I have no clue what that is. Unless I had a... No, but I don't have anything running independently. Oh well. Can't be important. We'll ignore it until it becomes a problem. Then I'll be annoyed at myself for ignoring it. Then let's just build this up. Yeah, because right here, this is going to be my storage room. Yes, technically storage doesn't have all that much benefit to using. There's not much benefit to using storage, if we're being honest, but I don't really care. Also, I'm going to stick in another elevator. The more transportation up and down, the better. Ah, I can't do it. Well, I can. Never mind. Wait, that's not centered. No, it is centered. I'm just wonky. My eyes are wonky. Okay, I want to up here because I want to design my output here. So if I go organization, this like that, I can now rebuild it. Dude, that's middle. Where's the middle of this? Here. Okay. So we want input here.
Sure, let me just. Oh, this jacket's got so many pockets.
I should really invest in getting a jetpack. It'd make life. Oh, why am I putting ladders? I can literally walk up here. What am I doing? Okay. So we have our input here. With that, let me.
Great deals on things you love. You can't help but say.
Oh, I need motors and some. Okay, never mind. I don't have any of those things on me. Yeah. No, not yet. Is there an ad playing? Yeah, there is. I can't really control ads. It's supposed to be, well, I listened to this myself and it's been fine. I was listening to it like an hour yesterday, just in the background I did stuff. It was fine. Now I'm on stream, it's playing bloody ads. Why is playing ads? I don't understand because it wasn't doing this earlier. But oh well. What can I do? I guess I might change the music. If it's going to continue doing it, I might just I might potentially change up the music. I'd have to I gotta go back to that one. I know there's one music we've had on stream before which wasn't too bad, and it was ad free, which is the biggest bit. Yeah, I just want to get the storage room. That reminds me, where do I get good background music from YouTube? That's a very good question. I get most of mine I just get on, I just look on YouTube for copyright free stuff. YouTube does have its own library. It's not very good. Some artists are quite cool about it, others aren't. It depends on what artists are cool and which ones aren't. We'll put that in there. This is smart filter to enter through the middle, if not overflow to the left, which we'll have a sign here, but this needs to be stackable, so it needs to be actually, yeah, we can just have one here and that's it. Then this just goes. Do I have the stuff for dimensional transportation? Not on me. Because I want dimensional transportation there. Which means I need to go over to my other base to finish this. Okay, maybe we'll just get this done for the most part, but then we leave some of it to do because obviously we're gonna need... We need resources I don't have over here. I can do something like that. Maybe the base is on the other grid. Maybe, but it's the weird thing about that is the fact that I built my other thing is connected up by a train line. I can't think of which grid is. All my grids should be connected. I don't know how one disconnected. I'm honestly confused what's going on there. But as far as I'm aware, they should all be on the same one. Maybe you disconnected one accidentally. Yeah, maybe. But if that's the case, if I did accidentally disconnect it, how was it? What was giving it power? Okay, I like that. Obviously, this would then have... This would go... We'll put this in. This will have to be moved. That will go in like that. We could also maybe paint this white. Now let's get an LED. Display sign. Go portrait there. What's better? 2 portraits like this? Or 1 display sign there? What's better? Oh, I actually prefer the display sign there. That looks a lot cleaner. Layout. Then we can just do something like that. Just because we don't need any words really, do we? No. We don't need words. I would prefer if this is white. I'll say portrait one to the right. Ah, okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the only thing with that one is it's not centered. Portrait centered to the... That's my left. Right. Yeah, I see now. Also another issue I got here. I guess this is fine because then we'll build one off here, which if we were to build another one here, it would look like that. To give us that look. This side over here will be deleted. I just want to see what it look like. Because obviously these are going to be meant to be stacked next to each other. So I just want to look what they would look like in kind of tandem. Yeah, because they are missing. I do feel like this is missing something. It's too bland as is. I guess I wouldn't mind if there was just a slightly skinnier version of this. So instead of perfectly fitting, was like squished a bit. A smaller square. Nah, see, I don't think that's that's not a good idea. I don't like that. Yeah, I have an idea. Do that. And then let's just go layout. Just text. Just text here, and I want to go remove this. So we just get the color. Then we want, let's say, red. Okay, that's a weird red. How is that the same as that? Huh? That's not vibrant red. What is that? I'm being scammed, man. Why is it gone like that? Oh, emission strength? Maybe if I go glossy. Why is red orange? Okay, so that turns it off, but it doesn't bring the brightness out. Why is my red orange? Maybe matte. Okay, I guess it'll stay that way. Let me just copy that. Paste that there. But I want to just... Now let's change this to orange. Oh, my orange turned yellow. Okay. What color? I was trying to think like a... Just to add some colors into here. Then maybe we could have this as... yellow. Oops, wrong yellow. That's not there. Yellow, and then this one can be green. Oh, wrong one here. I think I don't know. I don't know. What does that? Then we'd have this here. Here. Is those colors good? I do think it adds color. Maybe one solid color will look nicer. Maybe this blue? It's just turned to white! Are you kidding? How is that? My goodness, the colors in this... Wait a minute, is it because of this? No? Is it because of this? Are you trying to build like a traffic light? That was an idea. That was the kind of the idea. I thought it'd come out a bit nicer, but it didn't. I want blue. That's gone purple. Okay, yeah, you know what? I like that. So we just copy that, paste it in here. Is the mixed color nicer, or is just the one color nicer? That's a good. Just plain white. Plain white is boring. Yeah, plain white. We don't want plain white. What black? Oops, wrong black. Wrong slider. Nah, okay, we don't want black. It needs to be a color. What color would be nice? Again, wrong slider. That's a nice colour. But it doesn't really come out very nice, does it? Glossy? Which I do kind of like. That is nice. What if them all like that? Or do we mix another colour in as well then? Oh, those have a really nice glow to it. Oh no, I think we go with that. How would it look like with them all like that? Oh yeah, that is very nice. Okay, I'll do that. Maybe we add a metal. Not too big.
Spots, correct and patch.
We also add a little thing there, which we could paint. I'm gonna look in the shadows. Yeah, no problem. No, I don't think we want that there. Can we put that there? Ooh, now that is nice. Then maybe we add just a bit of a grey. Everyone likes a grey. Maybe it needs to be darker, I think. Let's just make this a bit darker. Ooh, okay, I like that. Okay, now I don't like this. I think that's out of place. Small billboard. Okay, small billboard, way too big. Square sign? Yes, square sign. That is perfect. We then get rid of this, make it all white. Except we do want this actually a little less white so it doesn't burn your eyeballs. I still think that's too burny. Let me just lower that a bit. There we go. Yep, and then that's now a problem because they need to all be the same. So what I need to do actually go layout. Just this. Yep, not that layout, this layout. Now I think it's too grey. Let me just brighten up a bit. Again, too grey. Okay, now it just seems like it's turned off. Glossy. Okay, yeah, I like that. Then that's also very stackable. By stackable, I mean we can place it side by side. Although what we do need before we can continue anything else is that we do need to get the dimensional storage in here. Which obviously I can't do yet because we don't have the stuff. That's fine. I will leave it there. What I would want to continue doing, that's that project going on strong. Plastic. You can this full? No. Okay. What I want to do now, I want to think more plastic. We want a plastic section. We do want to actually separate this. So we build a line of concrete here, just to show the separation. Things can get transferred between your problems. Over here, I guess we could do the plastic. Do we make it all into plastic? What's more valuable, all plastic or all rubber? Let's get a crafting table down. Let's see. Crafting bench. What do we need rubber for? Granted, we aren't actually producing rubber at all. This plastic, only plastic, plastic. That's circuit boards, which I believe use plastic. Yeah. Okay, let me go all plastic here. Harder to make plastic, takes more resources if not mistaken. Yeah. Hey, well, also welcome, James. Oh, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Yeah, also I think you are correct there. Yeah, it takes more of that than anything else. Okay, this actually reminds me. I need to do this before anything else because this is going to get annoying. More annoying than it already is. I want to knock these sinks back by one. Just so it gives me some more room. As it stands now, these are going to get in the way. These things are here purely to just delete coal. Not bad. Playing Satisfactory, building 1,200 turbo fuel plant. Ooh, that sounds like an undertaking and a half. Big project that is. I haven't even unlocked turbo fuel yet. Probably should. I think I've been very stagnant, if I'm being honest, at the moment. I really haven't progressed that much. Yeah, I'd have to rewire most of this up, which is annoying. If I can just H it here. About 9 to 12 hours, I think not. But I think not done yet either. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot. My goodness. Fair play. Got dedication there. That's a big project. That's a lot. That's a lot longer than any of us I didn't even place in the right direction. That's a lot bigger than anything I've done yet. Haven't done anything that big. Like that. The most I've done was... You can actually watch that in your YouTube. Okay, yeah, that might eventually, as it is, I'm just not on stream. Might check it out though. I am a tad bit curious, I have to say. Okay, rid of that. Because I want to get, because this is going to get in the way otherwise, which is why I'm doing this. There you go, and that should start fully doing what it's meant to do. Okay, with that being... Okay, that clears up this room. Granted, if you have things above, it's still going to get in the way. Kind of. Not as much. That reminds me, I need to build a water tower. Not that I'm entirely sure how you build those. I believe I have the idea of them down, but that's about it. Guess I could sink all this. Would sinking it be beneficial? I don't know. I think point I need to sink it, otherwise it's gonna back up my train route. That's my biggest issue. But another issue is the fact that it's just annoying. I for some reason put all this coal in, which is, yeah, good. I got lots of coal, but I really didn't need all this coal, nor am I using all this coal. Anyways, just saying, to make matters worse, I have to duplicate it to build fuel powered power station. Which obviously then takes its own time to do. Yeah. This one's only for drones. Ah, yeah, drones. I've seen drones, but I haven't unlocked them yet myself. I think I'm a little bit off unlocking them. I've not yet unlocked them myself. If it makes things easier, I guess it's a good thing. I guess you don't have to rub a train with them. That's something. That. Oh no, I've got to go up 3. Oh, okay, that's enough now. Stop playing ads every bloody 5 minutes. It's annoying. Okay, I did have some very nice background music, but they keep playing ads, and it's like, I don't want ads. I just want to listen to nice music. Because trying to find some nice copyrighted free music is surprisingly difficult. Question: do I continue sorting this, or do I get my everything? Use drone for hard accessible nodes. Ah, yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah. Rest train stations and trucks. I haven't bothered with trucks. I have done stuff with trucks like my last playthrough, but I just got, they can be very finicky, and I went, you know what, this time I'm just gonna build all train-based transportation, and that's I've done. All my resource transportation is done by trains. Granted, I don't actually have that much transportation to do. I don't actually need to do that much transportation of resources. I don't do that much at the moment. I currently transport my... I think it's just my... Why won't it snap? There. I think it's just coal. All I transport is coal and what's you call it? What's the word? Coal and polymer. Or like the blue stuff you get left over from making fuel, which I plan to just turn into plastic. Well, I'll turn most of it into plastic, but I think I'll just save one lot of it to make some rubber as well. Which does remind me how much, oh no, was it 520 something? We got 18, we got 18 power plants over there. Okay, do I finish this? How much more do I got to do? A few. Yeah, let me just... Yeah, I don't... Do I need to do that? Do I finish putting all these up? You know what? I can't start now and finish and leave it. I need to just finish this before I get distracted and start another project. I just need to tidy this up by sticking it in the ads because it's getting in the way. Then you. Also, it means we won't get bunged up. It should clear up some room. And also, they're no longer clipped. They'll no longer be clipping through the surface, which is getting annoying. So that should make life easier. What else do we need to do after that? Yeah, so after this is done, we're going to work on our plastic. Once we have our plastic up and running, we then we see what we can craft with said plastic then. Because I think I need circuit boards. Well, I basically need everything, really. Realistically, everything's going to be put to use eventually, so getting it all up and running also wouldn't hurt. Even if I maybe don't use it straight away, it's better to have it and not use it than to need it and not have it. Placed in the wrong bloody direction. It's meant to be there. This game has so much iron available. I'll use some to create sulfur to get whatever, or whatever hard to get. Oh, yeah. Iron, I think iron's probably one of the most abundant resources. Maybe then, well, obviously water being the most abundant, because you have infinite water. You never run out of water. I don't really, what do I use? I don't got that much iron related. I need to get more iron hooked up, actually, realistically, because this is literally the best place to get iron, and I'm not even really getting iron. Turn my iron into coal. No, I turn my iron into steel. Although I also use stone. So I mix stone with iron ore to make more efficient iron. So I guess I didn't really need to do it. It's just nice to do. Okay, this is getting really close to being done. Once this is done, we can actually do something a little bit more interesting. Because this isn't the most interesting thing, but I think it was a need. It's just tidying, really. You get jobs like that. Things are just kind of boring to do, but you kind of have to do them because you need to. You can convert iron to something else by combining it with the same ore. Ah, interesting. But obviously I need to have the alternate crafting recipe for that, obviously. Which I don't have. And number 3. No, I need to just think this here. Put that. Yeah, I need to get what was I saying? I forgot. Something about, I don't know. It was something about something, but what that something was, I don't remember. Let me go to this. This one should be an easy one. No leaving projects half finished, because it will come back to bite you. And it's also something about, it's a bad habit of mine. I go like, okay, that needs, whoopsie doopsie. It's like, oh yep, that needs doing, and then I proceed to not do the thing I said it needs doing. Then I forget about it, and then I don't do it even longer, and then I just leave it until it becomes annoying, and then by the time I do get around to fixing it, it's very annoying because I left it for so long. I'm trying to avoid that. Okay. This is better. This is a lot cleaner, and it shouldn't get in the way. I think everything's working. Yeah. Okay, all I need to do now is start thinking about water. How does a water tower work? I think you power one spot of water, which you go really, really up high, then you go back down, which then builds up the pressure, which then allows you to push water up. with no limitations, I think is how it works. So you only need like one water tower. Let me just have a quick look. Satisfactory water tower. Any good images that explains it? Or am I right in thinking that? All watch walkthrough, use a blueprint, ensure proper flow. Make sure to connect your water extracted properly and manage the flow through pipes to maintain efficiency. The resource will help you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I finally decided to build a water tower to produce lift. I've watched a few guys. Like, if I split my one red line down. She noted. Have a height weight of meters. Water shutters have a head lift of 10. 2.5 wall heights. Industrial buffers have a head lift from oh, fix the guide to plumbing. This should be alright. Pump into that, which then pumps up. It then goes. You know, that does not help me whatsoever. You know what? We'll just ignore that. We'll ignore water towers until we need it. Okay. So do I? And now I just why are there always holes in my floor? I really need to watch what I'm doing. I just put holes everywhere, and I don't know why or how I did it. I just did. Let me build another personal elevator here. Like that. Personalized elevator. Like that. Just another way up and down. So what we need to do now is run over here. Sorry, what's a little bit of water? Water towers. If I'm correct in thinking, you put one line that goes really, really high up, and then the other line goes straight down, and then into whatever you want, because then it then gives it enough pressure to push up pipes without needing millions of water pumps or boosters. What are they called? Pumps, yeah. So you build one really tall one, which you then connect into your other water line, that gives it enough pressure to go up without needing to spend or hook up tons of pumps on each individual line, if I'm correct. The water tower is what I'm trying to think of. I've heard them talked about and how they're really, really good, but I've never actually seen how they work or really watched anything in depth about it. So I'm just trying to go off what I remember. Let gravity do the work. Okay. Actually, where would be a good place to hook it up? Because that's my water input there. Again, I need to clean it up. My resource line goes right through my water line. Yeah, that's kind of problematic now I think about it. I could just do a really big water tower there. I put them on top of buildings and helps a lot. Fair. My only issue is this building. Well, actually, I guess I don't need to build up too much. Yeah, what's going to be the easiest way to build up? Oh, no. You know, okay, that's a future me problem. Future me can solve this. No, I should really do it now, shouldn't I? Yes, you know what? I will stop procrastinating. I need to stop procrastinating because procrastination is a problem. Although if I want to stop procrastinating, I need to fix this. Move this resource line. That's a bit... Yeah, it's really messy here. That's the only issue. Okay, never mind. I will procrastinate this. This is a future me problem. I'm just gonna... Because kind of works. I just need to make it better. But since this is only one machine, it's fine until I build more machines. Yeah, okay, it's fine until I build more machines, but I need, before I build any more machines, I have to get this done. I'll have to get it all working. Okay, there's no easy way this... Another issue, there's no easy way for me to find out how many power stations I have. I would like to know how much... I can't remember how many power stations I have. I think it's 18, but I'm not sure. Okay, we'll go catch the train. We'll go catch the train over to my power station. That way I can find out how many power stations we got over there. I think this should tell me, actually. Incoming 206. Except this is always going to show us him because it's all backlogged. Come on, train. There you are. My goodness, he'd be zooming. This guy's zooming. And... boop. Okay, we're going to have a quick trip over to my power plant so I can count how many power things I have, so I can get the resource thing sorted. You will use let pumps and less problems regarding liquid mechanics if you build higher than desired factory. Okay, that makes sense. Because anything beyond desired, if your factory goes higher than the pumps, obviously then gravity can't, you'll be then defying gravity, can't push higher than itself. Okay, you know, that makes sense. I got a paper cut on my finger. Oh, it bloody stings. God, why is something so small so, like, why does something so small hurt so much? Although, yeah, we might need to put another one of these lines. We might need to put another train on this line. Oh, there was, like, what's the calculations for train routes again? I remember that there was calculations, but I don't remember what they were. It's something like you divide the number of slots by how long it takes you to do a loop, I think. And then that then dictates how much you get over. Something like that, I think. Yeah, also, I need to finish building this. I need to finish decorating down here. This place hasn't actually been built. Well, I mean, it's fully functional, I just haven't decorated it. Also, an unnecessary long station, because why not? This game is testing your math and physics for sure. Why are you not being picked up? Microphone? There you go. Hey, hello. Sorry. My microphone turned off and it wouldn't turn back on. I had to switch cables. I think my USB socket's a bit damaged. Also, I found out what turned off. My power, for some reason, my oil power station tripped. Also, how is it separate? This is supposed to be connected up. Wait, is this not connected up? Oh, my power station hasn't been connected. Why did I disconnect my power station? Oh, for goodness sake. I disconnected my power station. But why did it run out of power? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. I'm an idiot. I'm a massive, massive idiot. I know why. And this is going to keep tripping. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't count. Oh, stop, train. Stop, stop! Please, Dad. Oh, thank goodness, train. Thank you. I didn't hook it up. Also, the polymers backed up so much it stopped them from running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17. Let me then work up math calculations. Actually, 17. How much is that? 17. How much do you can produce? There's 17 of them and they produce 30 each. 17 times 30, and then that should be our output. Which something neat I found out. If I go, oh, I can't do it here, can I? No, I can't. Okay, I guess I can just get a calculator. That also works. Calculator. 17 times 30. I have an output of 110 or 510 resin. Then we do also need to time this train as well, and we can then we times, what's it, is it times, I think then it's divide the we divide the train's capacity against how long it takes it to get there, which then gives us the item per minute, which we will do now when it gets back. Let me actually get my notes up here. Poly per minute. But then you can use a calculator. Yeah. The only issue, you can't do it in trains. 10. Poly 510 per minute. Let me get my timer ready. I want to time my train here. Do I stay on the train or do I get off the train? That's the question. I guess we get off the train and we can just stay over here. Wait, come on. Stopwatch. I'm gonna have to go to sleep because I'm gonna have to go to sleep early today because I don't want to sleep through a possible test tomorrow. So bye. Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's perfectly fair. That's perfectly fair. Mike. Disconnected. Let me have a look. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that, Mike. Mike disconnected once again. It's getting kind of old now. Ah. Okay, we have a personal message. That's random. Because if I remember correctly, that is technically against my rules on my Discord to be randomly adding people. It is a problem. You know, the amount of people I have it so well in my Discord. Anyone can join my Discord. I keep getting people who keep adding me, despite it being quite clearly stated in the rules that personally messaging someone without prior permission is against our rules. Yeah, you know, people think rules are suggestions. It's kind of irritating. Because the rules are there purely because, well, for people's own benefits. And people who are messaging you without permission usually aren't up to any good. Not all of them, but there's so many people out there who just send you a message and they're up to no good. Not saying all of them are, but the few that do, that out maliciously ruin it for everyone. So I do have quite strict rules as well. I've been quite strict and I've banned a few people over that because they don't seem to grasp that if it's a rule, it's there to be followed, not to be broken. Or that maybe for some reason said rule doesn't apply to them. Which also kind of does my head in, because, well, it most definitely does. Applies to anyone who joins a Discord server purely to keep everything safe and to make sure no one gets in any trouble or gets harassed and whatnot. I know someone was trying to get them to give they wanted them to just pay them like 200 quid for a Vtuber model, which you got exactly, yeah. I know Vtuber models are expensive, but they was like no, they just wanted it sent to them. And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't accept that because it was just over. They wanted it sent through PayPal or something. whatever it was, that it wasn't very secure. And I was like, yeah, that's a lot to ask. And the amount of digital artists, I have no issue if you're a digital artist. Is how you go about advertising I have an issue with. Well, not everyone, I will admit, it's not the case for every one of them, but a large minority of them take to just spamming messages in chat asking everyone and anyone about it. The point where, like, every week I'm guaranteed to have most streams. I have them. Recently, it's gone better. I haven't had as many this recently. But at one point in time, I was having them daily, asking, oh, and they all say the exact same thing, and it all ends the exact same way, with them asking if I'd like to have anything made for my channel. I use Fiverr, yeah, and I believe that's a lot better. Fiverr, because then you've got more protection than just some person over Discord. On Fiverr, you have a lot more. Obviously, you can check reviews. Reviews take a grain of salt, but still, you got the reviews. They've got Fiverr themselves. I don't know what, but there's some sort of anti-scam policy they have as well. So, you know, you're a lot safer using Fiverr than you would be, let's say, just using. What's the best one I could think of? It's safer using that than just anything. Than just talking over Discord. Because people can sound trusting, but over text is very hard. Same with real life, actually. Someone can sing praises about something, but when you just to get it, and it's like, oh, it ain't so good. Okay. Hey, now enough of the blabbering. I'm gonna try to actually get this built. So there's one way to do this. We need 270. So there's two very easy ways to do this. We have one line. How much does one of these produce? How much do one of these lines move? 270. Okay, so what we want to do, we grab one of these, grab a Mark III, and now put Mark II and Mark II. Nope, that doesn't fit. And then both these Mark IIs can then go into a merger. Let me move this one forward so we can actually, because this was something I didn't know you could do. Just actually place them on, which is amazing. Like that. Then we have this one. Let me just go to that. Two here into this. Which means this produces 120, this moves at 120, then this puts out 220. Because it's just simple math. So let me just duplicate this up above. So H. Then that will give us our 2. Okay, I need to actually place this one correctly. Then this one, that will give us our 240s. Both lines with 240 items on it. And then what we're left with, obviously this won't be split evenly, so I have to take that into account. What we then, so this will produce 220, 220, which gives us how it's 240, and then that leaves us with plus 30. So what we can do here is just take a splitter off of this input, a Mark 1 off this, which then splits off into two ways, which is here, and then this one into there. Which means now, this then should, we won't do it there, that one doesn't make sense, just do it over here. comes up there. Okay. So what we'll do actually, we'll disconnect this one down to here. And then we have Mark 1 from here to here. Yeah, okay. So we got two 240 lines and now 130 line. This should then be all the production we need. Then we just need to bring this line over to inputs, which there's one input here. Do we keep this low to the ground? Yeah, I think we keep this low to the ground. So we want one Mark 3 here. Now, why is that? No, I'm in the wrong place, you idiot. I'm in the wrong place. This one, here we go. One here. I was thinking to myself, that doesn't seem right. Because it wasn't. And then this one, like that. Then we run this over. Kind of important to keep this in line so we can... Then let me run this through here. Then we want this one. Maybe that one doesn't work so well. Yeah, well, let's just hook this up. So this one. Oh no, you're actually on the ground. Okay. It will do actually. Just dismantle this tower. Grab the ground one, which we run straight. Straight, which isn't so straight because it's actually not. Let's go default. Then this one, then straight into there. Which means we need stackable conveyor junction here. Which then goes into here. And you, which goes into there. Then this Mark 2 we want to run like here. Or Mark 2, I mean this new Mark 3, I mean. Like this, and then we place a support in here. Which then means this tier 1 then connects up here. And then vice versa connects up there. Obviously it's not enough room. The default, and then straight there. Which now means we are outputting exactly how much we need. So in theory, all this should start crafting, and we should now have a nice big plastic output and a small amount of rubber being constructed. What's wrong? Polymer? Polymer's wrong. Ah. You know, I was kind of concerned that this one's worked. So why isn't this one working? Ah, yes. You know, that would do it. Ah, yes. I also placed this in the totally wrong spot. Place up there. Place this. How did I not notice that? My goodness. Go to that. Then connect this. Then we've got to disconnect this. To there. And that to there. So that's default. That's incorrectly placed. Straight. That's 2 Mark 2 to do that. Okay, what is going on there? And I'm just blind. So it goes here to here. That goes. I did the exact same bloody thing here. Of course I did. Why does it always make the rookie mistakes? Despite the fact I wouldn't really... Well, am I technically still a rookie of this game? I guess I technically am, considering I'm basically still in early game, but... Okay, there we go. Now these should all be producing, right? I can't see why you wouldn't be producing. Yep, I think this is. Yep, cool. This works. We then need to... Oh, no, why aren't you two working? Oh, no recipes. Of course I didn't. Of course I forgot the recipes. Okay. These two are working. So what we need to do now is hook this all up. So how much plastic is this producing? 8 times 20? That's again quite an easy math, but I'll just calculate it. Just... Oh, I literally had it up. Times 20. Oh. 160? Only 160, yikes. All of this and we barely got 160, yikes. That's not fun. But you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, and something is better than nothing. Even if something is very little, it is also only a byproduct. This is simply just a byproduct of what we are producing, so I can't really be annoyed at it. This is just a byproduct of what we of our power. The fact that we can even get anything out of it at all, I should be thankful for. Patience. Before you know it, you become a master of Satisfactory. Mistakes will become a thing of the past. I really hope so. I'm very good at making mistakes. Although I'll always forget little things. I'll always be forgetting to hook up conveyors and stuff like that. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Okay, now with that all in place, let me just connect these up. And for the time being, we'll just stick it into a ancestral storage. That'll work for the time being. Into that, please. Okay, let at least be straight. Come on. There we go. That's so much more satisfying. Okay, now we're producing, I say, plastic by the ton. We're really not producing it by the ton, but it is a start to plastic production. Something we weren't producing, but we are now, so that's a benefit. We also have a measly 30. We also have a measly 30. What should I call it down here? Oh, I need to do that. Measly 30 rubber per minute, but or 15 rubber per minute. Although it's simply so I have some. It's not meant to be efficient. It's not meant to be great. It's just so we have, you know, some being produced. Because otherwise, we had literally 0 being produced. Is there anything in here I want to grab? Oh yeah, I do actually want those. Give me. Thank you.
Go for that extra purchase. Go awesome.
Nice, go awesome. Okay. Plastic being produced. And this, granted, has its own train line. Is it really worth it? Probably not, but is it cool? Yes. And what's going on here? Why are you yellow? You don't have enough input. Why don't you have enough input? Okay, we have an input problem. Of course we have an input problem. Because when don't we have an input problem? Now, see, now that conveyor should be full. That conveyor there should be full, but it isn't full. So we are not having enough input for some reason. Why don't we have enough input here? Oh yeah, little sneaky problem. There we go. Because that was a 1T2. It still doesn't seem like enough here. Conveyor merger. Mark II. But it says it's a Mark II, so why is it not Mark IIing? That's a Mark II placed in there. What's going on here? This is... What on earth was happening there? Something was bugging there. Let me just rebuild that. Something wasn't working there. What wasn't working? I don't understand. But it should be working now. Oh, it's this bloody item, isn't it? It's because of this. Yeah, because it's because of this here, because this is taking... This is taking 60 away. It's taking 30 away from this. Okay, that is a problem. That is a problem indeed. We need to get rid of that. And I think we should, in theory, with this running, this line here should be backing up, right? Yeah, it's not running constantly. If I need to let me make one of these before I do it. I need an AI limiter. There we go. We just delete all this. And let's go smart splitter. Right there. We smart split a tier 3 into a tier 2 and tier 2. And then obviously, right, why did I get rid of the blimming merger here? I don't know why I got rid of the merger here. You know, I do things and then I question why I do them. And I don't remember why. I think it's a good idea and I dismantle things that don't need to be dismantled. And I've also placed it in the wrong way. Of course I did. Okay, let me just go normal, merger. No, it's a splitter, you idiot. There you go. 60, a 10 up here, and then a 10 around and up here. Well, now we replace this one right here. Center is to be output, left is to be any, and then this one is overflow. Which means this should now get, this is constantly moving. Which means, how much actually are we actually taking off there? Because, let me have a math this out. So, 20, that is taking 24, what is 30. Which means we don't actually need this. This isn't needed, we just have this connect straight into that. So this then, straight, okay, here. Like this, okay. Because now this should only output what's extra, and the extra left over, there should always be 30 extra left over, which means this is running at 30, while this should be more or less full of chock-a-block. Okay, we fixed that. That was a little hiccup in it's an oversight on my mathematics. But give it a time and that side should be fully operational. This side also fully operational. Nice. We're also producing all of this. All of this is producing incredible amount of motors that I probably don't need. What do I need to do with the motors? That is the question. Motors. What do I need to build? Build a hub. Oh yeah, we don't actually have a hub anymore. Oh no, I may have gone rid of the iron. Oops. Where's an iron deposit again? I'm going to grab some off the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't need to count right there. Thank you. That shouldn't cause too much problems doing that, I hope. And over here, we'll just stick these over here because we don't have anything built over here yet. There you go. Ah, the music's gone now. As much as I liked music, it was a little obnoxious. Okay. Here we go. We got extended power, hyper tubes. Technically, we can do all of those. Tier 5 though. Logistics. That we can do because I'll have to go back to get more framing. We can do that. Tier 6, pipe engineering. We can't do that. So we've got a few items we don't yet produce. Being, we don't produce circuit boards. We don't produce high-speed connectors. I don't know what we need those for. What do we need to produce? Computers. Do we need to, yeah, we should probably make automated computers. Oh, that's going to be disgusting to make. Because we need circuit boards and oh, that's so much plastic. Okay, let me get down the crafty stuff here. Manufacturing. Oh, we don't have plastic. I need to go grab some of that newly founded plastic we're making. Okay. Go to the new factory floor. We need to go get this. Then you grab some plastic. Again, this is why I want the storage room built. I guess I could travel back to base now. Make some fluctuating SAM. And there's... Make some fluctuating SAM. Bring some Mercmospheres over. Yeah. Okay, let me just build all these. I want to see what I need to make. Those are fun. We need to make... Oh no, we... Oh, right here we got smart plate. We do produce some of these. Oh no, I don't produce. Plastic gonna be by. Plastic gonna be by produced for later power usage. Ah, basically, yeah, okay. Cool. So circuit board requires 30. It'll be very handy whatever you want to use it for. Fair. Good to know. Thank you. 30 for that. And if you want to go for computers, oh, that's literally 90. No, 70 plastic per one. That is horrible. That is so much plastic. With what we have, which is 8 times 20, which is 160, we'd be able to get 2 of these machines. Or do we... I can do it better. I can math it here. Divided by 70. Yeah, we'd get 2 machines and have some left over. Which would only produce us 5 computers? But do we need more? Oh, actually, I might get wrong. It's a 10 circuits per minute. This only makes 7.5. Oh. So we would actually need to either use circuit boards to increase, either use overcharge it. We could either overcharge it. So actually this would use 60. We'd need to use not 60, well, let's say, how can we make 2.5? Can we make 2.5? Yeah, so 2.5 would be 10, 40, 80. It'd be 80 for one, which means again we could probably just, we'd be able to just output 2 lots of computers. Yeah, do we go for computers? I don't know. We could all heavy modular frames. Oh, that is so many screws. That's so many screws. Okay, which again we need modular frames. We don't produce steel pipes. We can. That'd be easy enough to do. We just need to go and steel pipes easy enough. We got a bunch of steel being produced underneath. That most of it's being synced because we don't use it. Modular frames, on the other hand, we don't produce, and we probably should. Modular frames. Do we have any alternate recipes for them? No, we don't. Ooh. We only have the base recipe for modular frames. Maybe, and it's only 2 per minute. So if I wanted 2 per minute, if I wanted to make these, I would need 5 of these. Ooh. I'm pretty sure there's a better recipe out there for that. Okay, so I think we go hunt down some. We go hunt down some. We go back to main base, or I say old base now because this is main base now. We go back to old base, and what we're gonna do is. You have this? Yeah, I'm trying to think what we don't have that on me. I'll take that, take that. Take some of that, take some of that. Take some of this. I want to make sure. Oh, 11 merciful spheres. Okay, we just need this fluctuating SAM, which is at the other base, annoyingly. Yep, I think that's everything. Oh, I've got some of those. Got some of that, okay. Where is. Why am I grabbing this? Let me just see. Is there anything? Can I actually unlock the better Mark II blueprinter? I wouldn't mind the Mark II blueprinter. Tier 6 Mark II. Yeah, we're not. We do not have the stuff for that. Okay, never mind. Okay, train. You are going to take us back to our old base. Timetable. Move that. Add that. There you go. Turn on self drive. There you go. This will get us back to our other base. We can go make some fluctuating SAM. Then, on our way back, I think we grab some... See if we can find some... We go get some hard drives. So we could actually get some of these alternate crafting recipes. Because we're gonna need some more. We need more alternate crafting recipes. Granted, an alternate rat, it's gonna take us 10 minutes each to scan them. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. I do know where one is. Although it's right, I do know there is one. Okay, I do have it marked. Yeah, we've got one here. We haven't opened. Right there. That needs copper sheets because we didn't have it last time. We got one there and we got one there. Which, if I remember correctly, I think this one was plastic, I think. And I think that's rubber, because I remember it being like the 2 resources I didn't have on me. That from there, so yeah, so what we'll do, we can get, if I get off, let's see, if I get off when we get around here, I'll run up there, grab that, run all the way back down, and then we can go back here, grab the fluctuating SAM. Once we grab the fluctuating SAM, we then run back, then we go on our own little way back. And then I think we should be golden. Okay, I think this is our stop. So, holding sprint hurts. Oh, I didn't bring my gas mask. That probably wasn't the... No, I've got the gas, I don't think I have filters on me. I should probably bring that just in case some of them are in the gas zone. Do we have this one? I don't remember. Who was me coming through? I need to have a look at this. Yes, I got it? Yeah, it's empty. Cool. I don't know, it's good to get out of the factory and actually do some exploring. We've been cooped up in that factory for ages now. Been a while since I've actually gone out exploring. Let me change my controls. I need to change my out key because it hurts my finger at the moment with the one I got it on. Because I got a paper cut right on my same finger I used to crouch. So every time I crouch the thing, it hurts. Where's my crouch? Ghost. Ghost fly, cycle. Toggle fly. Thing, cycle, shortcut. What? Escape, reload, left mouse, right mouse, flashlight, toggle fly. Should be C. With everyone C. Oh, there you go. E. Yep. Okay. Thank you. And it doesn't work. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, now my chat's become clickable for whatever reason. You know, this really does like testing my patience, and it's really irritating. No, it did work. Crouch E. It just doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? The things it's... Don't you dare. This is currently bound to leave, rotate, use. Ah. R work? Okay, R will work. Okay. Good. Woohoo! We'll slide all the way down. Sneaky, sneaky, you do not see me. Apparently you can sneak up to these things. What we can't sneak up to is that stupid ball. Got it. Time to run. Run. Run away. Oh, he's after me. Ow. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Parachute away. Because parachutes can let you climb up surfaces. Correct, as long as you crouch. Yeah. Yep, I was unaware of that. I tried it before and I must have done it unsuccessfully somehow. I somehow messed it up because they turned it was very angry of me. I somehow messed it up. I don't know how I managed it, but must have done something wrong. But that's so much nicer than fighting. I'm just gonna bunny hop back to base. And once I'm back to base, we grab the fluctuating SAM, which we'll have to manually craft because I don't have automation for it because it's a free item. I didn't have, when I set it up, I didn't have the gas. I didn't have the stuff to do it. Been a while since I've been over here. No, actually, no, it hasn't. I've been over here to grab some crystal stuff, which again I should probably automate. Hey train, yeah, I know you're kind of confused. You're fine though. You can go back on your own because I don't intend to use you. I don't intend to use you back. There you go. There you go. Just go on your way. I'll meet you there. Okay, fluctuating SAM is over here. So all I need to do is just get up here, grab it, Only applies to bees or flies. Ah, okay, the sneaky sneaks. You can only sneak bees or flies. Good to know. I forgot there's bees. I've encountered them once, but I made sure to stay clear of them. This is not a crafter. What am I doing? Produce crafting bench here. What do we need for fluctuating SAM? From fluctuator, we just need more SAM. Cool. How much we need per dimensional deport? 10. So if it needs 10 per, I'm going to have one for. I want everything connected up to it. So plastic is 1, rubber is 2, motors is 3. Excuse me, motors is 3. Motors is 3. What else? What else we produce? Motors, plastic. That's literally all we produce. Are you kidding me? That factory only produces 3 items. Oh. You know. Oh. I thought I produced a lot more than that. I'll do 60, will be way more than enough. I'll do, and oh, while I'm here, let's get this researching. Do we have the stuff to just build one wherever? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. We now need to go here. We need to go. Oh, there's one there as well, isn't there? We need to go. But no, I think we opened that one actually. You go here, then here. Oh, there's that one there. What was? Wait, is it? I think is that the radioactive one on top of the cliff? I think that was the radioactive on top of the cliff. Oh, there was a power one there, wasn't there? Somewhere. Yeah, I was. We'll actually have a look. Hopefully it's something we can do, because I honestly don't know. Where's my elevator? Here's my elevator up. I was going to go the long way, but I've remembered. I got an elevator up there. Over to my coal power station. Granted, it still runs, but it doesn't make that much power. But I'm never going to get rid of it, because it looks cool. I like it too much to get rid of it. But realistically, it doesn't produce me that much power. Saying that, a lot of my production over here stopped. Granted, my production was problematic over here. Things were not very efficient.
I've noticed you keep coming back. I'm not sure I can give you what you want, but don't worry, I'll let you down gently. Ha ha.
Oh, that was bad. I'll let you down slowly. There you go. Here's my power. It's also a bit sketchy junction with all the conveyors here. But that's fine. Okay, so it should be on one of these islands. Oh, there's this one. But I think I've activated this one, haven't I? Yeah. Also, every 10... As long as we get one every 10 minutes, we'll be fine. Yeah, because it's the next... I think it's the next hole in the ground over here. Is it? No, I can't. Where is it? I got a mark. Oh, it's further this way. There's a purple slug, but I haven't unlocked explosives yet. I probably should. Because I haven't made any, I haven't messed with sulfur or researched it at all. There we go. No nasties on here, right? I'd rather not need to fight them. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Okay, these are my useful items. We'll grab them all. Oh, plastic. Yep. Yoink. Okay, there you go. That's done. Where's the next one? This way. Can I remove this now? We'll see. I'll see if I can move it after I get away from it and I'm standing on top of it. I think we need to go up high with this one, I think. If memory serves me correct. Okay, here we go. Remove stamp. I'll do. And then we want how we can get up here. Sim with mine. I like my design fair. Plus, it may not produce a millions of power, and it probably. Well, I know like one nuclear generator does more. Talking about the power station, coal power, yeah. And it may be outproduced by oil and nuclear eventually when I get that. But it can stay for the wow factor. Also, it's like my first big power plant in this save, so it's like, you know, it kind of has to stay. Biomass doesn't get the same thing. Biomass can just mind its own business. I don't like power mass. Oh, this way. Need to go early start. Hey, yep, no problem. Have fun. Yeah, will do. Also, thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you. Oh, that is? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Run before they get angry. But I already think I'm beyond that point. They're very angry. Oh no, the plants want to kill me too. It's like time trial back in development. Yeah. Definitely is. Let me just close on some tabs. I think my game's slowing down a bit. Too many tabs open. There's a spooder! Ah! Leave me alone, you ugly freak. I should have brought my gun. I did bring my gun, but I got no ammo for my gun. I could probably craft ammo, actually. Let me craft some ammo while I'm out here. Ah, no, I've angered that. Ah! Why am I angering everything? Leave me alone. Everything is angry with me. Okay, let me just sit inside this. This will keep me safe. Unless they go around, and then I'm in trouble. Okay, let me craft some of the... Oh, I can craft stun? Is it worth crafting stun? Is stun like less damage? Or... Is it better or worse than this? Because if it does the same amount of damage, I may as well go for it. But if it doesn't... I'd imagine it wouldn't. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna BRB. I need to go on a quick break, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, I have returned. I'm not dead, so that's positive. I was kind of concerned about being dead, because the wildlife here is kind of unfriendly, to say the least. I guess that's putting it mildly, to be honest. Okay, where should we go next? Where's the next one? Where be the next one? Where be the next one indeed? Where am I? I am here. Do we have... yeah. The next one should be... roughly... oh, this way, I think. I do have an interactive map for this, otherwise I would be spending hours trying to find them all. Also, I have also found a few of these in my other playthrough as well. I know some of them. Oh, hello there. Yeah, that's... please say I can get on top of him. I want that sound. That could be taken out of context, but I don't care. I want to be able to ride him. I guess that could also be very much taken out of context. My goodness, I should be careful what I say. Oh, he's miles away. Never mind.
Too late. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
Okay, I had enough of you guys. Leave me alone. This person over here. I know there's a... I think there's a power one, that one is, I think. Yeah, so we want to... oh, there's one right there. That's nice and close. Oh, a nice big guy here as well. Ow! My goodness, dude. Calm down. Oh, it's an openable one. Nice. Okay. We get over here. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I apologize about that. Then we got... hello there. Alternate thing, or alt steel framed. I guess I had... so... that's still only 3 per minute and tempered. This can definitely be re-rolled. Cast screws, we got the insulated wire. Again, 100 per minute for what? Yeah, I don't really like that. Alternate, this is... opening codex, what is it at the moment? So it uses, instead of... it uses steel pipes instead of... is that really better? Steel pipes instead of... not really, because steel pipe is the... yeah, no, I don't like those. We flash. Alternate coated iron canisters. Oh, so we can use iron instead of plastic for them? This is alternate iridium. So what's your base recipe? So it just replaces the wire for that. Again, not really what I'm looking for, I don't think. Hard drive, get another one scanning. Also, yeah. Okay, cool, let's go. Before he murders me. And I don't know about you, but being murdered kind of sucks. Where am I? Oh, there's one right here. This is one I've been to before, except I think it's up there, which is going to be a tinsy-wincy problematic to get to. But we can sort that out by just going zoop. And then it should be over here. Oh, it's this one here. There you go. I see it up there. Yep, cool. All we need to do is just climb. And once we're up, it should be all good. Hey dude, I know you're not very nice. Hey, I can open that. Nice. Ow, not cool. Okay, let me just land here. Well, hopefully nothing tries to murder me. But once, okay, let me just then click on you. Let's remove that. Do you get that one? Here we got that one. Let's go to that one as well. It's right there. Where's that? So we go. Saying that, we just need to wait. If we head back, we should be this way. I'm not gonna go on that. Oh, there's one there. Oh, wait, I know what this is. Oh, I know where I am now. This is where my old factory used to be. Well, I say my old factory. This is where my other wife. This is where I built my core factory. Okay, so if I just run this way. Firstly, Mercenary, please give me. Thank you. I'll be taking that. Simply because those... Ooh, that's a big... Let's not jump on there. Simply because those are incredibly helpful. Let me get my scanner here. Weird. Oh, let's wait for. Okay, we won't get that one yet because yes, there's definitely one this way. I just hope it's not. Oh, it's yes, it's in this. How much use does my gas mask actually have left? Awesome. Let me just. No, no, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm out to filter there. I cannot do that again, or else I will die. Which would be bad because like you take so much damage in gas, it's insane. Nothing. Okay, cool. Let me just zoop over this. There we go. Oh, I know where I am. I'm literally right by base. I've been going the wrong way. That's fine. If I get back to there, I should just be able to then... I should just be able to... Come on. Words. Yeah, I can... If I can... Oh, no, I can't take the train back. The train's all the way back at the other base because I left it over there. Oh, where's my other base? This way. Okay, cool. Let me actually go the right way. And it should be a lot easier. I remember being over here. This place was fun because we were playing with one of my mates. And his, he was in a buggy and he died somehow. No, his buggy fell through the ground with him in it. He died. But obviously, oh, okay, radiation, that's fine. No, I can't do that. I can't do that one. Because that big ball there, he will quite easily kill me. Not because of, like, being powerful. Just the fact that I got anywhere near him, I get severe radiation poisoning. Again, I'm going the wrong way. I got sidetracked somehow. Okay, now let's just fly this way. And keep going this way until we eventually get back to base. Oh, purple. Come on. Oh, never mind. I guess we won't get a purple power slug. Oh, maybe. No. Oh, well, that's fine. We have plenty of the power cell things anyway, so it's not the end of the world not getting it. Okay. Just flying. Should make transportation easier. No being harassed by the local fauna, for the most part. Not being shot out of the sky, that's a good bonus. Oh, we were just over here before I completely went the wrong way. But again, this is where I built my coal power station on my last major playthrough, which I realize now we were very far behind where we could have been. Ah, there's one there. Although I guess the same thing happened then that's happening now. I slowed down. I wasn't building. Up to this point, I've been building new contraptions by the day. Well, not by the day, but by the stream. And then obviously I stopped doing that because, well, limitations and whatnot. Okay. Viewable. Got rid of it. Oh, we got it. That's annoying. And someone missed computers? Yoink. Won't be forgetting it this time. Then we fly away. And there's our train track. Do I have enough stuff to make a train? Yes, I do. Okay, we can take a train back. They will definitely speed things up. Oh, there's a summer sloop there. Cool, let's just place a train. Right after we get this research checked. Okay, project complete. We got another one. This one. Petroleum coke steel, not needed. And alternate plastic smart plating. Okay, so by adding plastic into it, we then get a cheaper recipe. We get, for the price of one reinforced plate and one rotor, we get 2. I feel like that's the same custom recipe as... I don't feel like that's much different. Okay, so it makes... Okay. It will make more. The low price of more plastic. So the low price of more plastic. So it requires what? How much plastic? Yes, this will produce 2, as this will need... I can't tell me how much. So we get an extra 3 per minute for the extra input of plastic. I believe we do need that for one of the upcoming recipes. That is tempting, because I could refresh it, but then I don't want to get something worse. You know what? We'll take it. I do like it. Okay, time to go. Come on, train, away we go. Don't ask me why I'm singing Batman, I don't know. Oh, I can't dismantle a moving train. No. Come on, stop before you break something. There we go. Cool. Hello, train. Oh, I've just been run over. Which I'd sue them for running me over, but I'd be suing myself. So it doesn't really work, does it? Basic wall. No, except I painted the wrong basic wall. Let me just paint this one. I want to see what it looks like if it's in white. Let me just... I can't even copy the color. Okay, that's fine. Black. Let me just paint that in. Then I can paint in the white. The white's easier to put back because it's bigger slots. There you go. Oh, I also painted that. Whoopsie doopsie. Let's make that black. Oh, I can't paint that. Never mind. How does that look? Eh, not bad. I don't mind the white actually. Okay, anyway. Before we get sidetracked more, what am I doing now? Okay, I want to get back. We can get back to work on our... Let me grab my more... I need to go grab more water twosies. By water twosies, I mean these things, Merspheres. That's the word I'm looking for, Merspheres. While I let things craft, because I need to wait for the 10-minute cooldown on... Oh, I need to wait for the 10 minutes to unlock a hard drive. I'm hoping one of these 4 will give me a good frame recipe. Obviously, I did have one from... I did get the one from the... I did get that one frame recipe with the steel pipes. I just don't think that's much better. Okay, this is what I'm going to look at. And up here... I then want to, we need to get rid of you, and we want to input you into, let me see, I want to input organization, dimensional depot, like that, which will then power that, if I actually place it right. The question is, do we carry this going up? Do we have it like that? Or do we have it... Put it all the way up. Maybe we have the ceiling there. Default there. And obviously we can continue you. like that. You need to go there. You need to go into there. You and there. Any more and you'll be in the ceiling. Unless we get rid of the top two. Oh, I just got rid of something I shouldn't have got rid of. Oops. Oh, yes, fine. I was only got rid of that. Then I wouldn't mind another one in the middle, but it doesn't want to connect to the middle. Okay, that still works. You know what? That works nicely. I do think that needs to be given material, though. Concrete? I don't really like the look of concrete there, though. Maybe we put... ceiling lights? That's kind of big. Can we tone those down a bit? That's a bit big. All mounted. Maybe we stick you there. Then we can maybe... Oh, why'd they get rid of it? Excuse me. Place you there. H that. Can we move? No, we... Yeah, we can't go inwards there. Okay. I don't know about the ceiling myself. Let me go, maybe... We get a resource sink. Not resource sink. I want to get... Awesome shop. Customizer. What foundations can we get? Steel. Coated concrete. Maybe just get that. Does that have a nice undersort?
Decoration and organization go hand in hand. Fix it HQ custodian, I always say. Use of these customizer features does not guarantee an aesthetically pleasing or user-friendly factory. That's the part that requires knowledge and skill.
Oh, maybe we could actually do something like that. And then obviously that's... Oh, no, yeah, that looks better. Then we can just remove these. Yep. Go back a step here because we are kind of... I went up a step, then went back a step. Up. Oh, no, this way. Up like that. And like that. Then we can grab you and put you there. Grab you and then drag you there. Up one, in one, like that. Pop it like that. Then we can just go to these. No. Hitbox, that's horrific. I'd love some lights, but none of these really work. Street lights, alright. Blood tough, way too big. Control panel. I don't like that. That doesn't look good. Oh, done. Let's go. Let's do that while I'm here. Okay, we got heavy residue oil. So we can turn it into residue. Why would you want to do that? So we can turn... Let me have a look at this. So if I go... refinery, why might one want to do that? I can make liquid biofuel. Can be used as in to generate... Oh, fuel. Oh, because fuel requires heavy... Oh, because it requires it the heavy residue. Oh, so we can't actually make residue. Oh, because residual fuel can be used to generate power or package to be powered. Yeah, okay. It's a fuel. Yeah, we can make fuel. Fuel, it's 60 to 40, and we make 30 polymer. Residue fuel is 60 to 40, so that's 6 to 4, and this is a 6 to 4. 6 to 4 and 6 to 4. Whereas if we go for this, that's a 3 to 4. So it's, ooh, is that our pure iron ingot? I will admit pure iron ingot is seeming very tempting. But we have plenty of irons, we don't really need that. So I see, it's really hard to tell how much it's going to use. Opening codex. Because it shows you that, but it doesn't show you its efficiency once. Opening codex. So we make 2. So our current, if we were to go to here, here, codex here, this would use, okay, before I carry on doing that, let me just get everyone scanning. This would use 3 to make 4. 3 oil to make 4 residue and 2 polymer. But as it stands, the only way we can make fuel is this. Fuel would be 6 to 4. 6 to 4, and then 6 to 4. And then with this, we could make fuel, which is 6 to 4. So fuel, okay, I'm being dumb here. Fuel, this one, 3 to 4, so 3 oil makes 4 of this, which means 6 oil would make 8 to that, which would make 1.2 fuel. So 6 would make 1.2. 6 would make 1.2, whereas 6 of this would make 4. This is 1.2, but then the heavy residue fuel make 4.2. 4.2 would be, okay, I'm lost again. What am I doing? Crude oil. So this would make, okay, I need a, this is baffling my head. So 6 to make 8. 6 would make 8 fuel residue. Let's make 8 of this. 8 of that would make 5 fuel. So it takes 6 crude oil to make 8, make 5 fuel. It'd be 6 to 5. we right? 6 to 5 is right. 6 to 5. 8. Yeah, 6 to 5. Whereas you would make 6 to 4. Okay, so by adding that one step, we'd get an extra 1 fuel for every 6. We'd get extra 1 fuel for every 6 food oil. Okay, that's not a terrible trade-off. Not at all. We get an extra 1 fuel. An extra 1 fuel. Do we want an extra 1 fuel? Couldn't see why not. An extra 1 fuel would be good, but then we'd also produce... But we would lower our polymer input. Because instead of our polymer being... Instead of our polymer is... It is fuel making, yeah. So instead of getting... Instead of getting our 30 per minute, we would get... Instead of getting... So that is 3 resin. This would only give us 2. Okay, so it would lower our... It would massively lower that, which means we wouldn't get as much. Right. 6... Oh no, we actually have double, we make more. That's what? 6 per minute. This is... Yeah, okay, that's definitely the one we want to go for. Even though I do like steamed iron plates, steamed iron looks good, but... None could beat that other one of mine. Okay, then right here... right. Do something like this, so I can just get that in place. Smart splitters the wrong direction. Like this. This. Like this. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. The system behind this all working. We just need to add something. Excuse me, that is not placed correctly. I guess it is. Yes, that's that. I do feel like we need light. That's the only issue. We could put in a street light. Okay, I can't get it to snap where I want. Like it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, choice there. But the question would be, if I had another street light, can I connect the power up from that? Yes, I can. Should I then light on? Ooh, okay, yeah, that works. Maybe it'd be better to have the street light. There maybe? No, it's noticeable then. Because I'd like the ceiling lights. Like you can adjust it out of spines. Like I potentially just about like control panel. Like it, but that's just beyond massive. I guess we could have this going in the middle and we wouldn't have to worry about. Maybe we could manually put these in afterwards. Yeah, we ignore the lights. I think then that is that done. Blueprint. No, this is. Let's call it storage. A Mark 2 storage with a D man. Oh, is there a quicker way to spell that? It's called dimensional storage. How on earth do you spell dimensional storage? Dimensional. Dim. Can I actually copy this up? No, I can't copy it. Okay, I can just dim. And seal. No. Dimensional storage. I really hope I can copy and paste that. Industrial. Industrial? Can I actually... If I do dim, can I actually copy this? Yes, I can. Industrial? That's been industrial, yeah. Yeah, let me just... Spelling right. No, I'll just go rid of it. Yeah, I'll go check that in a minute. Oil. Control C, Control C, there you go. And with that, let's go check what's being made. For look, let's go hard drive scan. Oh no, yeah, easy V-treat, there we go. It was still... Oh yeah, I re-thingy-jiggied it, didn't I? But that's not even worth that, none of those. I'm not interested in either of those. What should we call it? I don't know. A industrial storage with a dimensional storage built in. Also comes with overflow protection. There we go. Set icon. No. There we go. That will do. Set icon. And then let's go for like a white. Oh, what should we name it? A industrial storage unit includes storage unit. Plus. Plus dimensional. Storage unit dimensional. Set save location. Yeah, that'll be fine there. Open here. Done. Save. Then we guess it's just put 2 of them in there. There you go. You know, should be good now, right? So now if we go here, let me double check. Is it that? Yeah. Now we can just build this in whatever. We need AI limiter. Okay. I just need an AI limiter, custom AI limiters, which I can do myself. But this is relatively cheap for me to craft. I think we only need like 3. Okay, and then with that, we can go and put this into here. We can get rid of these 2. Dimensional storage. Okay, I should do like that. Then I want to. That works nicely. I will say it doesn't connect up great, but I think all I need for that to work is a painted beam, I think. Just go into here. Like that, I think that works. Yes, it does. Then fill this up. Loop it across. There we go. Yeah, it works nice. Although I do want to do one tweak. I want to pull this in by 1. Let me go and don't do that. I come up here, can I? No, I need to hook the elevator to the top floor. Yeah, once you connect it up, it'll be cool to go. This floor. Let me just get this in here while I'm here. There we go, let me just remove this. This one is... Can I get... They're too short, never mind. Or maybe I could, but no. Then I want to go here. Like that. Stepping right there. It's a bit cramped. It'll be a bit cramped on that, but that's fine. Like that. Cool. That should work. Or do I move those in by one? That might be a better option. Anything else can still, well, except you can go. But these here, H, and then back to one. Back like one, like that. That we get the clipping happen back there, not over here. Well, actually, I got rid of the ceiling. Whoops. There we go. Like that. Why is it only going up and down? It's never done up to me before. What's going on? There we go. Like that. And I think that's better, yeah. Made some improvements. Let's just save. Yep, cool. Let me... Do I just dismantle these two blueprints and rebuild them? Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So let me just mention it. Rid of that. Rid of that. And go blueprints. Storage unit. And we may as well get rid of these. These will be in the wrong spot now. So we want to go blueprints, storage units. This. Build it in a bit, but not by much. I think any more would probably be too close together, right? Yeah, any more that'd be too close, I think. Also, that's done. Let's me get one of these down. And by check, let's get this one. Oh, that's not bring a rescan. Coated cable residue, that's not worth it. Yeah, that was a really bad. At least those keep it from getting worse. Okay, that still works on what I want. Okay, let me just build in 2 more of these, and then I just need to hook them up. We need more crystal, I can drop that. Crystal, 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 that's this one. Last wasn't saying I'll be full, but when I build these. I probably should think about it a bit more. There we go. Oh, I'm missing wire as well. Okay, great. We have more. Yeah, we do. There we go. Anything else we're missing now? Nope. That's everything. There you go. Okay, this is fine. What I need to do now is just... Last time I didn't take into account the import... Inputs. Maybe put inputs... Inputs set to there. I think it'd be better if we have them here. Yeah. Like that. Would it be better there? 'Cause how would you get the items in? From above, actually, yeah. Like that. And then... like that. Okay, cool. Then we just need to run the inputs over. Like this, like this. This. Did I hold that? It doesn't score that far. Okay, cool. So what needs doing this time is that we need to put these up to there. No power. It would help if I hooked this up to power. Same with this. This needs to be hooked up, and this also needs to be cleaned up here. Printed beam here. There you go. Colors and black. There you go. So this would be better off painted in black. There we go. That looks cool. So this is our storage room. I do think I could do with customizing the floor, maybe. Asphalt, because you get a nice black then. Oh yes, very nice. Rid of this. Place in this way. Now it's going against the grain. Okay. Against the grain. There you go. There we go. Then maybe we can have paint this. Color red. No, this can't be painted. Okay. Oh, but still looks nice. Very nice indeed. Well, he just needs to be connected in to the output, and then we also have to sync the excess resources, which might prove to be problematic. Maybe we could do that actually in... We get above again. Again, there's no power here, is there? Yes there is, right there. Not that cool. Stop 2, yeah. Cool. Now up here. This is now where I want to grab these. And maybe this is where we take out this. Oops, I actually loaded that. Put that back in. Cool. And let me place in the wall here. Then all this needs to be asphalt because I like the bottom of it. It looks nice. And then we have so the middle we want to have sink. Can we put a sink in here? No. Of all this. Which means I do want to have a ramp. That 1 millimeter foundation here, like that. We can put in here. Saying that can now be dismembered. We don't need those ones. Go, and then I want to put in ceiling lights right there, which we then connect via this to there. Nice. I can turn my own light off. Can I grab that? No. Am I able to grab a light panel? Yeah, I need 3 limiters though. I need 3 limiters. Yeah, more limit. This is limiters. Oh, a research done. Nice. Mam research here. Before I look at that, let's get this next hard drive going. My last one. Stitch iron plate or steel canister. One steel canister, I may as well go. Coated iron seems like the better choice. Coated iron seems like a lot better choice than steel. I do have a lot of steel, but I don't think that's worth it. We scan. Molded beams. Again, that's inventory slot. I'll take the inventory. Not really. Again, I don't really want any of these. Let's just leave them in there. Okay. 10 minutes. We'll finish once we get the last thing scanned, I think. So now we need to get back on top. That way we can put a sink in. So we have an input of 50. We should have an input of 50 watts of twosies. We got a merger here. Then go here. It'd help if I actually had this placed correctly. Like that. This one's gonna have to. This is the overflow, so yeah, probably gonna have to glitch through the floor here, but that's fine. Yeah, I do also need to put a ladder in here because it's not gonna be easy to get up otherwise, and I can't really take the elevator all the time for this. Like that. A merge here. Put it this way. Like that. Like that, and then this one can actually have a whole floor here. We don't need those. Then like that. Into this one, like that. Okay, so this is 2 out of 3. Then we just want to have these inputs then come all the way up here. And up here. Have it there. Then jump here. The exact same thing right here. I just need to get up so I can actually see what I'm doing. So like that. So now we just need to have them transported, which means I need to go up to the top floor. There you go. And with these machines, they don't ever go. Yeah, this is going to be problematic because I need to unhook you there, hook you in there. And that's this one. And I think, and I'll also hook the plastic, which is here, which is like. Yeah. What's it? That's like 220 per minute. That's 20 per minute. 20 per minute times 20 times 1, 2, 3, 8. It was like 20 times 8 was what? 10? 160. Yes, we still have way more than enough that one thing to hold. I think it's more than capable of carrying it all. Mark 3 just down through here. Well, to get all these placed in. And placed in. And placed in. And placed in. Placed in. Like that. Like that. Cool. Then like this. They're going like that because they aren't actually all the way up. Up, but 1, 2 like that. Okay, how close are you? There we go. Next one, we're gonna get, just gonna get this in. Here it is. Where is this output? Research done. Nice. Something feels wrong there. Something's gone wrong. Oh, an elevator. We need to go figure out what's wrong there. There's 2 holes in the ground, but I don't know what for. Yeah, why is that there? I don't know. Also, it's of course, it's the one I connected the thing up to. There you go. Cool, and with that going in like that. Yep. Ow, my finger. Let's go double. We got all that stuff we need to get rid of then. with 2 full storage containers worth, which is insane. So what I will do is I'm just gonna delete these. We're just gonna hook up these things over here temporarily, just so we can unload those. This. Go into there. Go into there. There we go. I shall just skyrocket our production of tickets. Let's see. Yes. Oh wow. That absolutely knocks it out the park. Which reminds you, being unable to work due to fatigue is, yeah. My god, that's knocking out the park for that. Cool. Well, that does that. Let me go and check this. Ma'am. Cool. Alternate recycled plastic. So we use rubber. Yeah, it's not fine concrete. Silica and stone. So it's 50 per minute instead of the 15 per minute. But instead it also uses 12 pieces instead of 3 limestone, 1 concrete. $50 for... Yeah, I don't like that. Rescan. Rubber concrete? That is very good actually. But I want the wet concrete. Wet concrete would be so much better. I skipped it early on because like it's useless, but not really. I would have been helpful. But we don't actually have a wet concrete recipe, do we? We just have the... Yeah, we got steamed. Yeah. Okay, we'll just save that there. Okay, I know we didn't really build much. I say we didn't build much. Okay. I say we didn't build much, but we kind of did. We also did build stuff because we got this working. So we got this hooked up to the storage system. That means that can work constantly. That's unloading those. This now also. This is my plastic production with a bit of rubber. That's also now doing stuff, which wasn't doing stuff before. Oh, my key stuck. That's weird. So that's also being done well. Where's you backlogged? Why are you backlogged? You know, maintaining a factory never gets easier. Why are you backlogged? Yeah, both of you guys are backlogged. Why are you backlogging? Yeah, it goes on here. Oh, it's because of the smart thingies, isn't it? Ah, yeah, because these are sideways. This needs to be overflow. That needs to be any. And this is just copy, paste. There we go. So now this goes straight into here, which then goes straight into the uploader. Cool. That's in the uploader, which then means also start piling. It should start stockpiling in here. Yes, it is. Cool. And look here now. Both these are building up nice. Screws aren't. That's weird. Maybe I can hook up screw one. we have excess screws being produced, we could just use in here. That would also be fine. One. We're out of fluctuators. Great. And we can just get rid of this blueprint. And we can also build one here then. So this is plastic. Let's just change this to plastic. This one is rotors, motors. Motors. This one can be rubber. And this one can be screws. Which would mean hooking up the system, which is fine. But do I do that this stream? I think no, I think we leave that for next stream. Or I might do it off camera. Because all it is just hooking up conveyors. But this storage system's coming together, if I do say so myself. I do actually need to just get the flooring painted in though. There you go. Actually, these fit in nicely. They're just short of foundation. But, you know, these are quite nice. Yeah. Okay, it's coming together nicely. But I think this is where we'll end it for today. We've done... How long is this stream? It's 3 hours. A bit shorter than usual again. I get... Yeah. I think I'm going to call it that. I'm tired. That's enough for me. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Probably not. Maybe not this, because I've got to be up early. I can't be up late tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If please did, consider following and subscribing. If you have done so already, thank you very much. And that's everything. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.